gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up, you're over us. 'Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just let me. If you just let me. If you just let me. Taste of your lips is still fresh, and the smell of your scent. How could I forget your words? How they cut me to shreds. But to tell you the truth, every piece is for you. I don't wanna be just a memory, and I don't wanna feel your waves break free. Because without you, I'm lost in the breeze. I gotta be strong now. I gotta show you how I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up, you're over us. 'Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just let me. Yeah, if you just let me. If you just let me.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hold on, I'm watching Cops right now, so I need to turn this off. Okay, that's better. So many people have been asking me about my new workout routine and my new workout schedule. I'm not gonna do a full video right now. I'm gonna save that for later. And the only reason why is because I'm the type of person who tends to like program hop. I will start program and then like a few weeks later I will just quit. I don't know why I do that. I'm gonna stick with this one long term, I hope. As most of you guys know, I did a video probably like maybe a month or two ago about my workout routine. I was just talking about how I like to work out at home. I did it 3 days a week. It was mostly body weight or lightweight stuff, and I said that I would do heavy weights every now and then. Well, a lot has changed since then. I've started to get into lifting way heavier weight, which, I mean, what I'm lifting right now is not that heavy, but eventually I will build up to where it's pretty heavy. And the reason why is I just wanted a change up, honestly. I'll just speak for myself. I don't want to make any like general statements for every other girl or woman out there, but my body has a very hard time gaining muscle just off of like body weight or lightweight stuff. I can just do something years on end and nothing ever, like I don't get any muscle or anything. I just stay like skinny fat basically. 3 or 4 years ago, I lifted really heavy weights. And within just a few months time, my body like really transformed. And not just my body, that's not what it's all about, but when you lift weights, especially as a woman, you just feel so empowered, I guess is the way to say it. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a lot of compound movements. So what that means is it's movements like pull-ups or bench press or push press or squats and deadlifts and rows, and then there's some other little stuff thrown in every now and then, but I still work out 3 days a week. The only difference is I go to the gym and it takes like 15 minutes longer, but it's actually way more enjoyable to me. I just get to put in my music and just veg out for like 45 minutes, and I absolutely love it. So those of you who have messaged me and asked about how do you get toned and how do you get more muscular and how do you lose fat and all that kind of stuff, well, the whole idea of being toned is you have to have muscle, okay? And to get muscle, you have to do resistance training, which you can do that through body weight stuff, which for me doesn't work very well if I want to gain muscle. But what I have found is heavy weight is the best thing for building muscle, as well as eating enough food. If you don't eat enough food, you're not going to be able to build any muscle. So I know one of the biggest misconceptions out there is that girls are going to get bulky if they start lifting weights, and that it's just not true. Unless you're taking some type of like steroids or something like that, or you're eating like a freaking horse, you're not gonna get bulky, you're just gonna gain a lot of weight. Some of that will be muscle and some of it will be fat, but even to gain muscle, you have to be eating in a caloric surplus. Even still, it is really hard for girls to get bulky. I have a lot of friends who are in the bodybuilding industry, and they have such a hard time. It takes years to build muscle, and so a lot of girls think if they just lift weights for like a week, they're going to be bulky. That's just not how it works. It's going to take a long time for you to even gain muscle to begin with. My biggest tip for girls, especially who want to kind of get toned up and gain muscle and all that, is you just have to lift heavy weights. And I'm kind of preaching to the choir here right now, because like, I know this, and I just, like, if I program hop, I'm going to be so mad at myself, because I know this works. This works for me. I know it does from my past experience. So I better stick with it. If I don't stick with it, I want you guys to message me and be like, Audra, go back to lifting heavy weights, because that's what you know works. Anyways, like I said, I'm not going to share the full details of everything now, just because it's a little early in the game. Let's say I give this another like 6 weeks to maybe 2 months, and I really stick with it and I enjoy it and I see results and stuff. I'll do a full video on my whole routine that you guys can follow and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I'm just kind of doing my thing. Right now, I'm just hoping that I don't just stop this and quit, and like I always do. Oh, and the other thing that I need to say, I don't do any cardio at all. And when I say cardio, I mean like running or cycling or elliptical or anything. I do a 5-minute warm-up, so that would be like jumping rope. I might get on the elliptical or something like that for just 5 minutes just to warm up my legs and stuff, but I do not go for runs unless it's just like the most random thing where I one day wake up and I have a ton of energy. I'm like, I just want to go jog. And even then, it doesn't last more than like 10 minutes because my IT band is really tight and I can't even run. All I do is just lift weights and walk. That's it. That's just what works amazing for me. If you are struggling and you're trying to figure out, what do I do? You feel like you have to go do all this crazy intense stuff. You really don't. Just put your muscles under some type of resistance, like to where it has to be broken down and then grow back, and then just walk and eat really healthy whole plant foods, and that's just a recipe for success. So that's that. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want me to answer, you can leave it below. I'll try to answer them as much as I can. So I think that is it. I just wanted to answer that question, and again, I will keep you guys updated and we'll just see what happens. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day or night wherever you are. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.